Just going to touch on a few things. A couple of people have asked, what is it you do? I never knew you did that as well. Everybody that I've got here present in front of you either was instrumental in my personal journey getting back to wellness, or I've learned something from them, plagiarised about it, or added my own flavour to it and combine it for a new whole in what I do. So from Gate to Life, we give you a fitter, stronger, freer moving body and mind. Okay, as I said yesterday, the first thing that we look at is the primary foods of life. Can anyone remember what they were? I'll shout out a couple. Light, air, fire, water, earth. Cool. So that's the first thing. That's what gives us energy. That's what gives us life. It's not always the most popular answer for a lot of people, because people want... we've been socially conditioned to think that we need some stuff, which has just been typified through the back 5-10 minutes ago. Now, I'm just going to put my public apologies out there, and they'll be watching it online, which is good, because I want them to be held accountable. This is the thing about being Scottish. I said I'm honest for my faults, but I call a spade a spade. And when somebody tells me they're going to do something, they don't, they'll hear about it. So, yesterday, the guys couldn't make it. Short-staffed, they're milk barbers, so they're barbers first and foremost. They've got to cut hair, I get it. But he said they'll get back to you by 8 o'clock at the latest. Not heard back from them. Sent a couple of messages. It's my pet peeve. I hate it. I hate ignorance. I have no time for it. I understand people have got busy lives, but understand I've got a room full of people that are going against the 99% of the world and actually stepping up and valuing themselves before something tragic has happened. So can you give yourself a little round of applause there, please? But I've now got Michael and little Zach filling in the void. And I've got a lot of, I can't really call it hangry because it's coffee, but it's the same sentiment. People are losing their shit. They can't get coffee because we became socially conditioned that we need some brown, warm stuff in a mug, and it better be my fucking mug. Don't you touch my mug, because that's my mug. We've got these little rituals, these habitual patterns that if anyone comes in and upsets it, we just go nuts. Some people might call that autism, Asperger's, or ADHD. All these other labels that have been thrown on top of us. But remember what I said, motivation, inspiration, everything that all the speakers spoke about yesterday, the journey of self and fulfillment of self starts with self. It starts with I. It starts within. Inspiration is what we're looking for. Motivation gets you started. But be careful. Remember I said the 5 layers of motivation. The bottom one was what? See who was being awake this morning? Nobody. Maybe we didn't need our coffee. It was materials. External resources. Motivated by that, would it be money, people, places, things. Coffee comes under things. We develop a tolerance for it and we think we can't go without it. Now, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, I'm just saying be aware. But also be aware that the milk barber guys, you're live, you're ousted, you're tagged, everybody knows. If you can't make it and stuff comes up, cool, that's life, let me know. Zach and Mikey have picked up the slack, and I appreciate it. Under a little bit of pee. And yeah, we put a little bit too much. You can't really see this Facebook. After a bit of an accident. Put too much coffee in the blender. Obviously the heat on top of it, pressure went up. Alright? So I trust everyone's got their coffee fixed now, or they've got some sort of treat. It's cool. It's actually brilliant. It works out perfect. Because we've got the food of God and we've got the food of man. The food of God comes from the earth. So that's why I brought in some bananas, and some oranges, and some apples, and some pears. It's like, why do you need your coffee? I just need the coffee. No, you don't. Why? What are you looking for? Because we've got the primary foods, and we're looking for something external to give us energy. If you want real energy, eat something that's high vibrational food. It's made with love. It's got a bit of soul. Fresh fruit and veggies. That's why we've got that there. So it's the same thing. You're looking for energy, you're just maybe looking at the wrong way. If you're having a bulletproof coffee, it's one of the best out there. But my man Damo that's just packing up, hopefully you got, yes it has, it's tonic chai. We'll talk about that next level later. It will save your adrenals. So I just want to touch on, this is the gate to life, secondary foods. So this is what you're most interested in, what we're actually putting into our mouths. So you'll see at the centre there's a whole food plant-based diet. Food of God. Get more of that stuff in. That's job number one. I won't talk about it too much because lovely lady Natty's going to kind of explain why that why that is the centre point. And the prebiotics and the probiotics and gut health as well. Ben's up next. He's going to be talking about that. Really cool demonstration as well. We live in an age, guys, that appropriate supplementation is required. And Damo is definitely going to talk about this and talk about the environmental stresses and things that have us toxic and how to detoxify the body for wellness and longevity and prevention in some cases. Sometimes we wait for something bad to happen, then we supplement to get us back there. But remember, the key is proaction and prevention rather than reaction and repent. We don't want to do that. So we're going to talk about that. Damo yesterday was talking about high fat, low carb. Intermittent fasting, we touched on a little bit yesterday. I will be available for anyone who wants to talk about that after, just because I'm very conscious of time. And essential oils, we had, I seen her in here earlier. There's a beautiful Tess. Spoke about that yesterday. So that's the gate to life thing that we talk about. Secondary foods, this is what we talk about here. Depending on people's previous experiences, their knowledge, where they're at, what their body needs, what their mind needs, what their soul needs, depends what bit we come in here. So it's not start at 12 o'clock and work your way around the clock face. But 9 times out of 10 it is, because it looks after the gut first. But it depends on how conscious the person is, depends what angle we come in from. There's no right or wrong way, it's just finding out the right way for you. And that's what we spoke about yesterday with the nutrigenetic profiling and things like that. Talking about your DNA. And then later on today, Cherie, we're talking about yesterday about genetics and things like that. We're going to talk about epigenetics and metaphysics and getting beyond that. Steph Stefandos is going to blow that out of the water. So, try and be aware. If you're losing the rag, that you've not had something, and you're thinking about that certain something, honour it. Be aware. What is it you think you need? And then go, right, this thing, what is it that it gives me? And then say, right, why is that important? And then start to what, and then this is the key one, this is the humbling question. Is there potentially something else better out there for me that will give me the same result, but it's going to give me more in terms of wellness, health, vitality? And if the answer is yes, have the courage to ask the questions as who might know, who might have that knowledge and be able to connect you. Hint, they're all here, or they've been here yesterday, or they're still to come. And then step through. And the consciousness part of that will take you up to the next level. Alright, so I thought that was quite funny this morning. That was good, isn't it? And I'm wearing it well, literally. But just slightly off topic, these guys will hear me. Because I know the bulletproof coffees and things like that, they are very tasty. But I mean, they're actually quite good for you as far as coffee goes as well. So yeah, I'll chase that up and there'll be a compensation plan looked out for you, so don't worry about it.